Okay, so I'm waiting in the car while Harry's sleeping, sitting in the driveway, and I guess it's been a while since I've said anything at all. So, just figured I'd say something. Um, so we found out today that school is canceled for the rest of the year for all of Massachusetts, which is not surprising, but I think there was probably a little piece of us in this house that were like holding on to the thought that things would go back to normal for a little while at least before the summer. Um, it's like crazy that, well, first of all, that we were here at all, but then that we're here during this time. Like, I don't know what the reason, like, what the greater purpose of all of this is really for yet. But, like, of all the times for us to decide to do something as crazy as, like, pack up all our stuff and move in with our friends, like, in a house where we were already pretty crowded, even when, like, half the people left for most of the day to go to work or to go to school or whatever. Like, it's it's a small house, and now most of us are like here every day, all day, and it's a little crazy. Like, I have never seen so much chicken consumed in such a short time period. Thankful that we have had enough to go around, and that our children are eating still, and that, like, everyone is happy, moderately happy for the most part, most of the time. So grateful to our husbands who still leave the house and go to work in their essential jobs. They're not in healthcare or anything, but they're still doing really important jobs that we're really grateful for. Mike works at Millipore, where they're partnering actually with some of the labs and people who are researching and trying really hard to find a vaccine for this crazy virus. And James, of course, works as a dispatcher for the city of Leominster for 911 calls, which of course are, just happening still. Like, people are still in need of emergency assistance, and so that's a really important job, and we're just really grateful to both of them for doing those things still. And we've had, enough, and we've had income, and we have what we need. So just trying to really be grateful for those things at this time. And I think that, like, for me, it's interesting because I had already chosen to stop working full time, to stay home, to kind of like start to focus more on those things, and now everyone else has had to do it too, not by choice, not everyone, but I think it's interesting. It's funny to me in a little bit of a way, because like, I had already started adjusting to this kind of change before all of this happened, but not too long before. So there's still adjusting going on, and we haven't been great about, like, getting our kids online to do their homework or to watch all the videos and to whatever, do all the Zoom calls and stuff. And I think that there's a part of me that was already starting to feel a little guilty for not being more productive and not making more progress yet. And I've seen so many posts and things that are really encouraging about not getting down on yourself for not being perfect during this time. And it's interesting because I know it's not really talking to me and about, like, what I was already doing, but it's helpful to me to have that perspective to remember that I can't expect myself to change everything overnight, or even over the course of a few weeks or a few months. And I think I was in a place where I needed, like, a respite. I needed to retreat a little bit into myself and into my family and everything, and just like, heal and just get like better inside first before I work on things that are outside. And I'm kind of still working on that. So I know I haven't given a lot of updates, but I guess that it's because there's not a lot that looks like it's changing yet. But things are changing, and things will start to change on the outside too. We planted some seeds the other day. We're going to start our garden. I'm very excited about that. We have some little lettuce seedlings popping up already, and the kids were excited to help with that. And I bought some paint a while ago now to start to get some ideas about how to help make some improvements in the house while we're here, and some organizational things that we will share, and we will at least take pictures and hopefully some videos and show people how those things are going. But in the meantime, I just also want to say thank you to the people who have continued to be supportive, and even just ask how we're doing, and interested at all in how like our crazy experiment is panning out. It's crazy still. It's crazy in ways we never would have imagined, of course, but it's still pretty good, and we're making it work. And there's a lot of stuff to manage with this many people in this small of a space and everything, but like we're doing it, and it's okay. So we'll talk to you soon, and we'll show you some stuff, and in the meantime, I hope everyone is staying safe and well, and grateful to those in our lives and in our families even, who are out there doing those essential jobs, and helping in ways that just are invaluable during this whole thing. And to everybody, thank you for just like being a great group of people that we have around us, and I love to see all the positivity and all the signs and all the posts on Facebook and everything, and I just want to say thank you in general to everybody for being cool and awesome. So thank you, and we love you. All right, talk soon.